Hello YouTube, Praise the Dave at the range. Today I'm here with a gun that's brand new to me. Now these guns have been out for years, but I've only had this one for a few days. This is the Smith & Wesson MP22. M&P stands for Military and Police. This is the original version with the dovetail. I prefer dovetails because when you get your hand high up on the grip, your skin stays below the dovetail and you don't get what they call slide bite or a slide pinch when the slide racks back and forth. This is an exact, and I mean exact replica of the M&P 9 that Smith & Wesson makes. The reason why I got this one is it's a lot cheaper to shoot than the 9mm obviously, and it's the same dimensions, the same trigger, same everything on this gun as my M&P 9. So I use this to practice a lot just to keep myself familiar with the gun, and it transfers over to the M&P 9. That's not to say I don't shoot the M&P 9, because when you're into competitions and target shooting you want to be proficient with it, so you need a certain amount of range time on that. But this I can actually shoot hundreds of rounds without really missing the money. Both M&Ps come with Picatinny rail on the bottom. This one you'll notice is sporting a laser, and the laser, it's not loaded obviously, there's nothing in here. The laser, you touch the side of it here to turn it on. This particular one is a green laser, as you can see, and you touch the side again and the laser goes off. You can touch it on either side. I like lasers because they help me practice with dry firing at home. You point, obviously I do it with snap caps because you shouldn't dry fire a 22, but you point at a spot on the wall, and when you're pulling the trigger you want to make sure that the gun doesn't veer one way or another. That way you're training yourself good trigger control. Plus I do a lot of night and evening shootings at the gun range, so the laser comes in handy there. This gun, like I say, is brand new to me. I've only had it for a couple of days. I haven't had it very long, and I bought it for the sole purpose of practicing and the mechanics of using the 9mm at a much cheaper cost. Both the Smith & Wesson M&P 22 and the M&P 9 have an outstanding track record. I don't know of anything that I've seen on the internet or YouTube that says anything negative about these guns. They've been around for a while and they've proven themselves over and over and over again. They're very easy to point and shoot. They seem to just fit naturally in your hand, and it's almost like pointing your finger. They're that natural. They're a very nice fit, very comfortable, very easy to shoot. The M&P 22 comes with just a regular grip. There's no back strap. You can't remove this like you can on the M&P 9. And this little part here that you twist and pull to change your back strap obviously doesn't work on the M&P 22 because you can't change the back strap. This is equivalent to like a medium, which is fine for me. I have gone through 200 rounds so far because I had to make sure the sights were on and the laser was on, and I wanted to get familiar with it. And it's been flawless through the 200 rounds so far. We'll continue on and see how she works. Now the only difference between this and the M&P 9 is this does have a safety lever here. I don't know how well you'll see it, but there's a little lever here. That's your safety. The M&P 9 doesn't, and you cannot pull the trigger with the magazine out on this gun, whereas the M&P 9 you can. Okay, without further ado, let's see how she continues. Whoops. That was just a snap cap I forgot to take out. rounds. I'll pick up that snap cap. Magazine release is on this side here. You just push a button, mag falls out every time. Go through another 10. I only have 4 magazines for this. Your slide release is here and here, so you can do it on both sides if you wish. What's going on here? That was a misfire. I don't know if you'll be able to tell with the dim light. It struck here, it just didn't go off. So that's not a fault of the gun, that's a fault of the ammo. It's cheap ammo I'm using. And 22s are notorious for problems like that. Very nice. Very nice. For no problems. Go through another. Now these last 2 mags, for some reason the pin isn't in the proper spot, I guess. I can get 11 rounds in them instead of the 10, but continue on. Rapid fire is okay. Round number 11. Ooh, 30 yards away. She's really accurate. Really, really accurate. Especially for a 22. Of course, 22s don't kick like the 9mm would. Very nice. Very nice. You know what? I'm not done having fun. I have a few more rounds here. And we'll continue on. That laser I got off of Geek. I don't know if I would trust it on a bigger bore. I don't know. But 22s don't really kick. And it seems to be working fine on the 22 anyway. And like I say, I prefer the green to the red, because in the daylight you can see the green, the red not so much. These magazines, as you can tell, are stainless steel, very, very good quality. Everyone drops 100% of the time. So with that 40, that would make 240 that I've gone through today so far. Without a hitch, except for that 1 round. I might put it in and put a different part of the rim to be struck. Rim fires have primers in every quarter of the rim. So if it doesn't fire on one part, you just turn it a little bit and it might fire again. I like these mags. They have a little assist here that you can pull down to make loading it easy, as you can tell as I'm doing here. It says Smith & Wesson. Now this one says made in Germany. That's another difference between the M&P 22 and the M&P 9. This says Smith & Wesson, Springfield, Massachusetts, USA. But if you look down here, it says Karl Walther. And it says made in Germany. This is made by Karl Walther in Germany under strict guidelines of Smith & Wesson. So he makes it for Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson factory didn't have the ability to make the 22 version when they first came out. I think they do now. I think if you buy a brand new 22 that it will actually be made in the States. I could be wrong on that. But this particular one is made by Walther in Germany. Very well made, very rugged, and like I said, I can't find anything negative on them anywhere on the internet. That's how reliable they are. Very nice gun. I'm really glad I got it. This does not have a 3-dot sight. It has a 1 dot in the front and then a kind of squared off U in the back. Whereas the M&P 9 has a 3-dot sight. But this is just as accurate as the M&P 9 and feels exactly the same. Last of my bullets, I guess. This will make roughly 280. 300 rounds is what I would have put through this when I'm done. Can that go in there? No. Okay. Continue on. I'll show you how to take it down in a while, because this video isn't going to be too long. Let's use this laser, see what we can get. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Magazines drop free every time. Every time. Excellent little gun. I really like how it fits in your hand. It's really, really comfortable to shoot. Perfect pistol if you're just getting into firearms. It's a perfect pistol. No recoil really to speak of, and it's not super loud. Continue on. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent little gun. I have no worries about this lasting, because like I say, it has a proven track record by hundreds of people. Excellent. And I have 2 more here to make it an even 300. If I can get that. Huh. Another misfire. Yeah, that's a dud. That's a dud. The firing pin hit it really good and hard and deep. It just didn't go off. Like I say, that's common with a 22. Okay. That is the Smith & Wesson MP 22. Excellent, excellent little gun. Now to take her apart, she's obviously going to be dirty. There's a lever here, I don't know how well you'll see it, but you turn that, and it gave me worries when I first got it, because when I first got it I tried to pull it apart just to see if I should clean it first. Come on, get in there. Before shooting it or not. And this lever here, you have to pull out roughly halfway. And when I first tried it, I couldn't get it out. It was hard, and I thought, oh no. But after you do it a couple of times, it gets easy. So you pull that out, you bring this all the way to the back, lift, and push forward. And that's all you need to do for field stripping it. You can get inside here. The magazine doesn't even have to be out to do it. You can get inside here and clean, and of course your barrel here. Very, very easy. It does have a fixed barrel, and very, very well made, very well built. And then the upper, that's your recoil spring, and the upper, very well made. She's obviously dirty because I've just gone through 300 rounds, but very, very well made. Machining is outstanding. No machine marks or anything that you can see. Now to put her back together, you just slide this on your guide rod, put the spring in the bottom there, slide the barrel through, bring her all the way back and down, slide her forward, push that in, and there you go. It's that simple to field strip. Really, really nice. Of course, when I go home, I'm going to clean it. I clean my guns every time after I use them at the range or wherever I am. Make sure everything is spotless and make sure everything is working the way it should. I'm not one to believe in torture tests. I think they're a stupid idea. It's foolish and it's dangerous. You're subjecting guns to conditions that normally wouldn't operate under. Now I'm not talking about people that go out and shoot like 200, 300, 400 rounds, because you want to know that your gun is reliable. You want to be able to depend on it when you're going to use it. I'm talking about people that will throw it in the mud and step on it and pack it with dirt and drag it behind ATVs or throw it in swamps, throw it against rocks, that kind of stuff. That's just subjecting the gun to conditions it normally wouldn't be operating under. It's stupid and it's dangerous. I don't do that. I just make sure it functions the way it should, and when I take it home I clean it thoroughly and go over it with a fine-tooth comb to make sure everything is the way it should be. Well, YouTube, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. If any of you have any experience with these guns, or any of the guns that I review for that matter, please leave a comment below. I'm always interested in how people find these guns, whether they've had problems with it or not. And it's good for the firearm community to see what kind of opinions are out there and what people are suggesting and stuff like that. So leave your comments below. I read everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. And keep an eye on the channel. I have more guns to come, and I'll be bringing them to you. Thanks again.